Thanks so much, dear Prime Minister, dear Mette, thanks so much for coming, and thank you and all of Denmark for standing with us, not only today, standing on the 1000th day of the war, but throughout this entire time of our surviving of our defense. Here you can clearly see just how much we have accomplished together. Denmark is a friend we can truly rely on. Together we are defending lives of Ukrainians, and together we are producing weapons for Ukraine, and together we are working on recovery after the destruction caused by this war. With Denmark, we have created a special model for attracting, first of all, attracting investments in military production from other countries, other partners. All the Nordic nations have already joined. More than $1 billion have been invested by partners into our industries, drones, missiles, artillery, 1.5 artillery production. And the scale is impressive, and thank you for all the bilateral support packages, and thank you for your diplomacy, for Denmark's unwavering commitment to principles in the peace formula. You stand with us, and on matters of the EU and NATO, you stand with us in every aspect of protecting life. Denmark stands with Ukraine. Thank you again for coming. Thank you very much, dear Madam Prime Minister. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава. Ladies and gentlemen, statement by the Prime Minister of Denmark, Mette Frederiksen.
Mr. President, dear Volodymyr, thank you for receiving us today, for showing what Ukraine's defense industry is capable of. Today, I am pleased to announce a new Danish donation of more than 130 million euro directly into Ukraine's defense industry. It may seem a bit strange that we stand here and praise our investments in drones, and therefore let me be very clear, we can only have peace in Europe if we are able to defend ourselves. It is at the same time clear that our investments in your defense industry through what we now call the Danish model, proud of that, what it can achieve. I mean, you are now producing long-range drones and missiles that is absolutely needed in your defense against a very brutal Russian aggressor. And there is so much that the rest of Europe can learn from you. For me, it is important that our own industry, not only in Denmark, but in all neighboring countries, can come to Ukraine, learn from your experiences, and not at least your ability to expand and develop your production lines. You are speeding up and you are scaling up. It's important for Ukraine, but today it is important for all of us. So I'm going to share this message with the rest of our European colleagues. We need more countries to follow up, to ensure more fundings, more financing. You are able to produce much more on a larger scale, and the rest of us in Europe have to ensure that you are able to do that. You have to prevail on the battlefield, and of course Denmark stands ready to assist as we have been since the beginning of this terrible war.